Morning, welcome to the Malmo Public Library. Today we're doing gentle yoga for stretching. And if you have a yoga block, 2 of them would be great. If you have a strap, feel free to grab that. If you don't have an official yoga strap, you can use your bathroom belt. You can use a couple ties tied together. You can use whatever comes to mind. So for just now, sitting as tall as you can, see if you can lift up from the lower belly and bring the shoulders back and down. Take the right hand, bring it to the left, below the shoulder, so you're not lifting the arm, and then release that left arm down and take a breath. Now, looking at you, some of you are here and some of you are here. So see if you can line yourself up, imagining that there's a string coming straight through, chin's in line with the sternum. And as you release the shoulder back and down and you think about what you're holding here, ask yourself, how do I feel? What do I need that will help me today? What could I do to create a sense of nourishing myself from the inside out? What do I need to relax, release, and let go of? And now with this hand staying right where it is, take your opposite hand and hold it at the elbow and let the elbow rest down and feel a little weight here. So as you breathe, hopefully coming a little lower into the belly, releasing now the right shoulder, inviting the left shoulder to move down. Take 3 breaths. Tuck your chin so your head's nice and level. And feel the movement of the breath. Inhaling, the arm will rise. Exhaling, the arm will move down and away. And notice how much effort it takes just to do this. Feel underneath the shoulder blade. Feel the side of the neck, the jaw, the ears, the back of the neck. And then with the hand that's holding the elbow, so my right hand is creating a triangle. My left hand is going to come to the side of my neck, and I'm going to say to myself, I am letting go of what no longer serves me. I am releasing so that I can receive what I need today. And I do that 3 times. You can do it more. I am letting go of what no longer serves me. I am releasing so that I can receive what will benefit me today. And then you do it again. And as you do that, feel how much you need to release through this shoulder. And then hold it again and see if it feels like it's sunk away from the ear. Take a breath in and gently blowing the breath down toward the floor. So you're just letting go of the stuff that feels heavy. So we inhale through the nose, and with a big exhale, you let it go. And feel that sensation of releasing. One more breath. Now release that arm and shake it out and measure it and see if it's just a little longer. And then we'll do the same thing opposite side. Left hand comes to the right shoulder. We invite this shoulder to come down. We release through this shoulder. So I can feel this shoulder feels different than the other one. I let the arm rest, creating my triangle. I hold the elbow. I press gently down. I breathe in and out through the nose. I find the rhythm of the breath. I ask myself to release what I'm holding on this side of the shoulder, the upper body, whatever I'm holding in the breath. I relax deep within myself so that the breath finds its natural rhythm. One more breath. And then blow it out like you're blowing out a candle. Couple more. One more. And then the same thing, because you may not necessarily carry the same thing on each side of the shoulders. So I slide my fingers down. I am letting go of what no longer serves me so that I can receive what will help me to feel replenished, renewed, restored. You can pick your own. I am letting go of what no longer serves me so that I can receive, and then fill in the blank. What is it you need to receive? And do at least 3. I am letting go of what no longer serves me so that I can receive. And when you come back this time, both hands cross over, and you just create a little butterfly here. So the butterfly is the symbol of a metamorphosis. And the metamorphosis is the change that happens. So we want to observe the change that will happen from the start of the class to the end of the class. Feel the rise and the fall of the breath. Take a breath in through the nose. Blow out the candle. Eyes can be open or closed. 2 more breaths. Now tuck your chin and release through the neck. Take a breath. Let it go. Now with your fingertips staying right on your shoulders, we're going to let the butterfly fly. So we're going to inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, bring it down. Just starting small. Chin to the chest. Now if this doesn't work for your neck, then you find a neutral position where it works for you. Ask yourself for space. Open up the heart. Let go of things that feel heavy so you can move into a space where you feel lighter from the inside out. Couple more. Feel underneath the arms. One more. And then switch the crossing of your arm and notice how it may not necessarily feel the same. Take a breath. Blow out the candle. Inhale, lift. And see if you feel lighter. If you have more space. Softening through the center of the body. Inhaling and exhaling with the lift and the release. Feeling like a butterfly. I am open to change. I am letting go of what no longer serves me. Now when I inhale this time, if I choose, I can roll toward my knees. I don't have to touch them. I'm going to inhale, lift up. Maybe arch a little bit, but nothing that's uncomfortable. It's just a beginning to warm up the spine, opening the front and the back body, creating space through the spine, releasing through the shoulders, softening through the neck. And then when you come back up to neutral, you switch and we continue. Inhale and just notice when you feel you've got it. Little subtle shift. And a little more. Big breath. Feel the breath, the coolness of the air coming in through the nostrils and the warmth as you exhale through the nostrils. One more. Inhale. Now when I come up, stretch up. Bring the elbows down, elbows in. Lift up. So feel like you're an hourglass and you're going to fill yourself up. Feel this opening straight through the middle of the line, right into the armpit. Exhale, open all the way down to the hips. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, lift and release and lift and release. When I lift up this time, I'm going to twist. Look to the right gently. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lift and release. Create more space. Feel that lifting and twisting up through the ribs, through the waistband. So the lower body is in stillness, the upper body is moving. Take a breath. Exhale. Now I'm going to sweep over. Inhale, lift up, exhale. I can look down. If it's too much for my neck, then I keep my head at neutral. Feel like you're a tree now. You're gently moving. The canopy is gently moving with the current of the air. One more on opposite side. Good. Now take this left arm and bring it to the front. And you don't want it floppy. So firm right arm on top, bring it down. So this is going to open up the shoulders. We're going to pulse 10 times to the left. Head is at neutral. I'm looking forward at a spot in front of me. I'm softening the jaw, releasing through the side of the neck, and just visualizing that it's coming straight down through the side of the spine. Relax, take a breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release the arms. Roll your head and see how much flexibility you have in the neck. Come back to center. Roll the shoulders a little bit. And then opposite side. Right arm, left arm on top. Press down, create a little resistance. We go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release it down, roll the shoulders. Roll your head to the right. Now, notice how far you can go. So my neck's still a little tight. I'm not forcing it, I'm just noticing. And then I'm going to roll it the other way. Now I'm going to do it one more set. Left on underneath, right on top. Now when I do this, I want to ask myself to unlock all of this. Sink it down, take a breath. 1, go as far as is comfortable. 2, 3, feel under the rib cage. 4, under the scapula. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release that. Now roll the head. Oh, maybe it's a little better. And then you come back to center, opposite side, left on top, firm down, right in line with the chest, and I go right. 1, 2, 3, gaze is soft. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come to center, roll the head to the right. Come to center, roll the head to the left. Come to center. Tuck your chin down. Now, if you're sitting cross-legged, come out of it so you give your legs a break. Wiggle your toes. Rock your feet a little bit. Good. Bring the soles of your feet together, just rocking, gentle rocking butterfly. So now we want to open up the upper and the lower body. Shoulders and hips are related. So you have issues in hips, you probably have something going on in the shoulders and vice versa. Release the legs. Lift one leg and just shake it. So you begin to innervate the nerve endings. And then the other side, especially since if you were sitting cross-legged, you may have pins and needles. Wiggle your toes. Curl your toes. Keep some space between your feet. Take a breath. Lift up. Spread your toes. Curl and relax the jaw and spread and curl and spread and curl and spread. Keep going. Wiggle. Now, we have straps. When you use a strap, people like to roll it, but then you have no flexibility. So you kind of weave it. Be mindful that most straps have an end that has a buckle, so you want to be mindful of that. Index finger, it rolls over. Middle finger connects it, and the thumb holds it, so it creates like a little loop, and you do the same on the other side. So when you do this, you can slide it. So my thumb supports the belt. Now, when I come here to do this, now you may have to adjust the position. You're gonna bring it behind your feet. So this time my thumbs are facing toward me and my hands slide in and my elbows are down. My feet are wide. If my feet are at least the distance of a block, that's the right distance. Take a breath. Now, when you do this, feel how you are, feel your back posture, and then inhale, lift up, elbows come in, head is level. Breathe. Relax the knees. Take a breath. Stretch the feet back. Feel the calves. Take a breath. Now, if your jaw is doing this, you're not a pirate. So you have to let that go and soften. Now, working with a belt is a little different because you're using a prop to help you lift up and straighten your posture down into a staff pose. Feel how you're sitting, soften the knees, roll your head. Make sure your neck is not tight, your jaw is not tight, your gaze is soft. Let it go. Take a breath, and then again, take a breath. Now, feel the back of your leg right by the arch that comes down to the back of the heel, right up where the Achilles heel is. Do you know where that is? This right here. And feel this all the way up into the calf. This is really important if you have issues with circulation. Now we're gonna rock it. Lift one hip and then the other. Shoulders are down, 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 down. So you don't want this. You want, that will defeat the purpose. You just want to rock it out. So it feels almost like you're in a boat, but you're always coming back to center. Some of your feet are a little too close. You really need space because when you bring it too close, you get an elongated triangle into the hips. You want your legs to be parallel into the hips. Good, take a breath. Soften. Now, I'm gonna take this strap, I'm gonna hold it with my right hand, and I'm going to just come down as far as comfortable and see if I can touch my toes. If I can't touch my toes, I touch my leg in any position. It's more important that you stay upright. If you can't reach there, you can always take your block, find a spot inside or outside, what's comfortable, and you breathe. Sit up nice and tall. Good. Release that leg in. Let it settle. Switch to the other foot. Take a breath. Release the arm. So if you're pulling, do you see what happens to the arm? The shoulder rolls forward. Slide the arm back until you're protecting the shoulder, elbows in line with the torso, and I sit up. Take a breath. Few breaths. Release that, and then we switch. Now measure. Switch to the other side. Take a breath. I'm gonna breathe, widen it as much as I can, settle until you feel balanced. Now take a breath. Again, if you need your block, you can bring it high if you need to. You breathe. Sitting up nice and tall. Don't let yourself collapse through the middle. You can come forward or rather that you feel tall and strong. and you breathe. Soften the knees. So if you need to bring your block here, this is where you are. Take a breath. Feel how much energy you're exerting. If your energy is overkill and it's landing in your jaw, back it off. Settle into the stretch. Don't force it. Then you're going to release this, bring it to the other side. Left leg comes in like the number 4. Take a breath. Breathe. Now, if this leg doesn't come down and you need a prop, you can always put a block underneath it or something that will help and support it. If you need to rock so that you feel balanced through your sitting bones, take a breath. Breathe. I'm going to hold and twist a little bit, just a little bit. Release, take a breath. Release, slide the legs forward. Hopefully they're the same. Hands behind the back, little windshield wipers. Now, anything that you use as a prop is a tool to assist you. Roll to the inside, outside edges of the feet. Look left, lift up, and then opposite side, take a breath. Good. Release your legs. I'm going to just rock a little bit here. Just seeing how that feels. Good. Now I'm going to take my block, my strap and my block with me, and I'm going to bring myself to the mat. And when I lie down, again, being mindful how to hold your strap, be mindful of the buckle. I'm going to stretch it up. Elbows again, down and in, and I'm not pulling so that my hands have tight resistance. I'm using the strap to stretch the back of the leg, but I'm soft in the hands and firm, elbows in, big stretch. Take a breath. Now I'm going to hold the strap with my right leg is up. I'm going to hold the strap with my right hand. I'm going to bring my left arm out to the side, shoulder height, palm up or down, and I'm going to let that leg float out as far as it can go gently. This is a very big stretch inside of the leg, so don't overdo it. In and out at your own pace and move it with the breath. And you're going to feel that through that back body, through the hip, the buttock, the legs. Take a breath. You can bring it down as low as you can go comfortably. Be mindful that the standing leg doesn't flop out to the side. Breathe. And then bring it up and switch. So I take my left foot, I slide it through the strap before I switch sides. Arm palm up or palm down, my shoulders down. I take a breath. Make sure you have space. And then you slowly start. Now, try to make it so you ease into it. If you have knee or hip replacements and this doesn't work for you, you don't do it. Both shoulders are hopefully on the ground. And you breathe. And then when you're ready, if you're ready, you can bring it all the way down as much as is comfortable for you. You take a breath. Keep the shoulders on the mat. Keep the hip down. Right hip is down. If the hip tends to roll, bring your right hand and encourage the hip to come down and back off, on the left leg. Come back up to center Bring your both feet up into the strap. Now I'm going to create my little support with my hands, slide the arms so I'm down, widen the legs as much as you need, and rock. Very big stretch. Soften the knees for the lower back. Take your time. I'm going to walk my hands up the strap. And bend the knees, come right into a happy baby. Rock it out. So your elbows will be a little bit up in the air. Don't let the shoulders creep up. And rock it out. Good, come to stillness. Bring your legs together, take that left foot out, hold that right leg. I'm going to walk my hands up the strap until I get a stretch back of the hamstrings, back of the leg, and I'm going to use my opposite hand to massage out anything that feels tight. Big stretch. Toes toward the nose. Anything that's really painful, if you need to, you back off. Good. Slide the left foot into the strap before you take the right foot out. Knee comes to standing. I walk my hand up. I keep the shoulder down, and I massage the back of the leg. Standing foot should be firm, so don't let it flop out to the side. Notice one leg may not feel the same as the other, so this side's a little tighter for me. I don't judge. I back off until I feel it's a little more comfortable, and I massage out. Good, bring both feet up into the strap, about block distance, gently rock. Now, don't lock the knees, don't lock the elbows, shoulders are down, nothing in the jaw. You can walk the strap to the end of the toes and stretch. This is very big. This is a big plantar dorsiflexion stretch. And then release and stretch again gently. And press and release. And one more press and release. Release the strap, bring your feet up, and shake out the legs. Shake, 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 shake. Bring your feet to the mat and rock it out. And just make it as big as or as small as you need it to be, and feel maybe what you feel is different. This is a very big stretch here, so be mindful if this is the first time you've ever done this. I'm going to walk my feet back. Feet are parallel. I'm going to take my right foot, cross it over, and come right into my rocking pigeon. So I'm opening the hips now. And rock it out. Now, if I feel that I can go into a little deeper stretch, my knee can come to the floor, I can roll onto the inside of that foot, and I look opposite direction. This is very big stretch, so if this is not comfortable for you, you don't do it. And then maybe the big stretch the other way, foot to the floor, toward the floor, shoulders down, breathe. Head rolls opposite, come back, rock it out. Good, release that leg, shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. And then you switch to the other side. And you rock. And feel that space between the shoulder blades. My ankle is off the thigh, my foot is flexed, my jaw's unclenched, I'm breathing with the movement. I can stay right here, this is all that I need. Perfect. If I want it deeper, I can roll and look to this opposite side with my head and neck if that's comfortable for me, or not, and then I go the other way when I'm ready. Very big stretch here, so don't go beyond what's comfortable for you. Be mindful of the neck. So if it's too much for your neck to roll, you keep your head at neutral. Do as many as you need or like to try, and then rock it out. Good. Shake, 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 shake. Bring both feet up. Measure your legs, hold behind the legs, come into a happy baby without the strap, and see how that feels. So remember, longevity has a definite correlation to strong, flexible legs. Come to neutral, hug that right leg in, left leg comes up. Flex the feet. And then switch. Big stretch. Reverse this time, point your toes. Take a stretch. And then switch. Good, point one, flex the other, doesn't matter which. And then you switch. And come back to your happy baby and rock it out. Good, feet to the floor, hands to the ribs, little windshield wipers. See how that feels. Good, now I'm going to roll to whatever side calls to me. So I'm gonna roll to my right side, but you can go whichever way you want. Bring your arm underneath your head. Sit like you're, rest on your side body like you're sitting in a chair. So the knees and the heels are in alignment. Don't bring the heels back. So just right here, take a breath. Bring your knees up as if somebody could sit into your lap and release through that back body. Teepee your fingers, the arm that's on the top, so that you're not collapsing through the shoulder, and you take a breath. And let the weight of your body and gravity press into the side body, getting a little release perhaps through the acupressure points on this side of the body. Now, I'm gonna get up and switch sides. All you're going to do is roll right over. So you roll over and you go right into the opposite side, opposite position. So you do the same thing the other way. And you notice how one side feels in relationship to the other. So the knees are in line with the heels. You want to feel like you're sitting in a chair. You're supporting your fingers like a teepee to keep the shoulder back, and you breathe. Relax into this side body. Notice this side may not feel the same as the other. Take a few breaths. Give your body a moment to settle. Great. Now we're going to transition into a child's pose. So it doesn't have to look pretty. You're just going to roll yourself into a position where you can transition, first of all, into a table. So you come right onto your hands and knees, flatten the back. tuck the toes, widen the knees a little bit, then release the big toes so they touch and slide. Bring a block with you, and you're just going to let your head rest right on the block. Arms are in a sphinx pose, shoulders are back. Relax the jaw. Take a few breaths here. Give yourself time to transition. Now, if you need to, or if you would like to, and you have tightness perhaps in the neck, or if you have congestion or busyness of the mind, you can roll your head gently. Remember, you only go as far as is comfortable for you. Now I'm going to come to neutral pause. I'm going to take my left arm and stretch it forward. Keep the right arm right where it is and stretch it out. And then release and go to the other side and stretch it out. And if you want, both arms come forward into your extended child's pose, and then release the arms and the hands rest. And if you choose, you can slide your arms behind. This is going to curve the upper shoulders. Breathe. Bring your arms back into your Sphinx position. Keep your shoulders back. Gently lift up, nice flat back. When you lift up, when your hands on and your arms are planted and your arms are straight, you lift your head, exhale, curl down, tuck your chin, ripple up. So find this rippling movement through the whole length of the spine. Take your time. Bring the breath with you on the lift, and then exhale the breath on the curl. And one more. Preparing this spine so we can go right into our dog and cat. And when you come up this time, come right up into your table position again. Tuck your toes. Head's an extension of the spine. Inhale, lift up, look up. You release the feet and curl the spine. Now you can make it as big or as small as you need it to be. If you don't need it, or you can't comfortably go into a position where you feel maybe the arch is too deep, then you don't do that. Be mindful of the neck. Remember, this is supposed to help release the body so it can heal, stretch, move, create space. Tuck and release. One more. Now lift up, keep the curl, and rock it out. Now if you want, you can go right into a figure eight. Feel like you're a cat and you're moving out, and do as many as you need, and then when you're ready, you switch and go the other way. And then come back to neutral, widen the knees, tuck the toes. And if you would like, without the block, come into any variation of a child's pose that you want. So you can extend your hands and arms. You can hold one hand into the palm of the other. You can do one potato, two potato. You can keep your arms in a sphinx pose. You pick what you need and you breathe. Let the heart soften. One more breath here. Now slide your arms back, and since we're here, we're going to open the shoulders, so I'm just going to lift up gently. I'm going to slide my arm under. Now, if it's only comfortable for me to keep my arm propped, this is where I go. If I can go all the way underneath, or if I need to put a prop underneath my head, Now, instead of extending my arm this time, I'm going to bring it straight out to the side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you want, you can lift up. Inhale and exhale. And then just one more. Inhale and exhale. And then slide the arm forward. Take a breath. Slide it back. Lift up. You're going to just switch to the other side. Take a breath. Left arm forward, arm props. If you need your block or your prop, you stretch it out. Slide that top arm, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. Exhale, slide the arm long. Take a breath. And then slide up. Rock your shoulders. So when you come back up like you're a frog, you're going to rock out the shoulders just a little bit and see how that feels. Good. Come to neutral. We're going to come right back into table so we can stand up. Have your belt strap ready. Right foot forward. Tuck the back toes. Step into your forward fold. While you're down, take a hold of your mat, of your strap on the mat, and ripple up. So we're going to hold the strap and bring it up. Now you can make it as wide as you want and just tip. Do you have to go big? No. Feet are parallel. You can roll your head or not. Small, gentle movement. If you need to keep your elbows bent slightly, that's great. If you need to narrow the strap, that's fine. Just be mindful that the strap end doesn't hit you in the face, please. Good, release here. Inhale, lift up. Gentle back bend, forward fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the strap firm and roll here. My head is up. I do not have to drop my head toward the floor, especially if I have health issues. If I'm comfortable, I can. I find it doesn't work well for me, so I be mindful. Good, come to center, take a breath. Inhale. Now, if I can bring the strap behind my back. Breathe. If this doesn't work for me, you don't do it. Bring it down, roll. Good, pause. I'm going to release by taking the strap end with the buckle if I have a hole through the buckle. Some do, some of them don't. And I'm going to bring it so that it's above my head. Let my hand rest. Opposite side holds the strap. I bring it to the back so it creates a stretch here. Take a breath. And then I switch. Opposite side. Open it out. Good, release that. You can put your strap to the side and swing. And then tap. time. Shoulders and hips. And then swing. Come forward, hip distance apart, and just roll into your forward fold. You don't have to go to the floor. Shake it out. You can make it as big or as small as you need it to be. Your head can be up or down, but be mindful of your own health stuff. Bend the knees, sweep the hands, inhale. Sink and lift. Exhale. Embrace the space. Let it go. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, just let it go any amount. You don't have to go to the floor. And we're going to transition all the way down onto the mat. So you're going to find your Shavasana. So if you want to lie down with your knees propped up, hands on the ribs. If you want to put one foot in each corner with the feet out, see if you can find the right angle. Arms out to the letter A. Take a breath. If you want to stay resting on your side body, that's fine. If you need to roll your head, if you have a prop underneath your head or you have a blanket, feel free. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Let your body settle. See how you feel. Now, if at any time extending your legs can create a little bit of stress for your back body, then you bring your knees up and you tuck that lumbar spine and you rest. And as you breathe here and you breathe in and out, notice where you feel different. Be mindful that now you're allowing your body to settle. This is a little bit of a practice. It can feel a little bit more intense. Always the first time, the body just generally says, yeah, not a fan. But you invite the body to relax into the space that it's created for itself. And now we're going to breathe. So as you breathe in, we're going to breathe in for a count of 4, in through the nose. We're going to exhale for a count of 4. If you need to at any time, we're going to go from 4 to 5, 6, 7, 8. If at any time the length is not comfortable for you, you stop and you just continue at the number that's comfortable for you. We want to replenish the body with oxygen. So you inhale 4, inhaling through the nose. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like little sips of breath going up and down like an elevator. Inhale 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 7. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And last 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just breathe. And notice where you are comfortable. If you were comfortable throughout, great. Notice where maybe you were a little uncomfortable, whether the breath was too much. And correlate it to what you take on in your life. When we take too much on, the breath shortens. It stays high in the neck, throat, top of the chest. But when you can slow it down and bring the breath into the lower body, it creates calmness in the center of your body. So find the breath, whatever breath length is comfortable for you, and just do your own count. Now, if you lose track of the count, just go back to 1. It's not a test. The counting and the breathing and the rhythm of the breath becomes your meditation. It becomes a place to land in silence and stillness. So if thoughts start to creep up, just say no, 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 no. Be firm with your brain and bring yourself and your attention back to the breath and to the count. Now you may find that all of a sudden the breath deepens. Of its own accord. Keep the jaw unclenched and the eyes soft. Feel the sensation of sinking into your mat. So letting go of the need to hold on and to be in charge of everything. Let the sound of the bowl, imagining that as you're inhaling and you're exhaling, you're inhaling the sound, the tone, the vibration. And you're releasing any busyness of the mind, and you're creating this space to rest, to pause, to notice, to observe from the inside of yourself, your subtle body. Letting the rhythm, the inhale, the exhale, the movement of the breath soften. So you feel relaxed, calm, and at ease. Now bring your attention to the heart space, the front and back of the torso, the ribs, your inner organs, and think about what you're holding there. And let your heart space soften and relax. And let the ribs really feel supported by the mat. And continuing to feel the rise and the fall of the breath as it moves through the center of the body. Releasing and letting go of the things that you need to process, but you can't process it all at once. So you just pause and you let it land. So just like when you take water from a pond and it's filled with salt or sand or whatever's in the water, and you shake it and it's cloudy, and then you put it down and you let it rest and it settles and it becomes less cloudy, you have a little more clarity. So remember, your brain is your electric charge. So your heart is your magnet. And you want that brain and the heart to work together. And that electromagnetic field radiates from you, all around you, 360 degrees. So you want to attract to yourself things that fill you up and don't deplete you. And so feel how it feels to feel connected, head and heart, to feel balanced and supported, to be relaxed and at ease. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, now bring your awareness to the bottoms of your feet. And think about all the places your feet carry you. Think about flexibility, mobility, opportunity, pure potentiality, choice, transformation, yes and no. Feeling stuck, but now maybe feeling released. That sensation of moving forward into a different space within yourself. Listening now to your gut, your intuitive self, your instinct. Tapping into possibility, creativity, opportunity. To change directions, to move to a different spot. Even within your own thoughts. So as you breathe in and you breathe out now, and you assess your full body, give yourself a compliment. So who you are as a whole person is not who you are when you're distracted. And take 3 long, slow breaths at whatever rate is comfortable for you. And give yourself a compliment. Today I am. And only fill yourself up with things that are positive, happy, strong, content, stretched, relaxed, courageous. It takes courage to come to stillness. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Go into a full body stretch. Stretch it all out. Take a big breath, a big sigh, a big length. And then when you're ready, bring your knees into your chest and rock it out a little bit. And then when you're ready, then you roll to whatever side calls to you so you can transition up. Take your time. Support your head and neck. And then when you're ready and you bring yourself up, take your time so your head has been down for a while. You don't want to have a head rush. And sitting however is comfortable for you, just stir the pot. 3 in one direction. And then when you're ready, you pause and you go the other way. So you wind up and you wind down and you land. And then with intention, holding all the things that create abundance in your life, sweep around that so that whatever else you need will come to you at its own time, at a perfect time, without an effort. You've done the work, you've set your intention, and you let go of the outcome. And you bring your hands together and you seal this practice with a clear mind that is calm and relaxed, and a heart that is calm and relaxed, and a body that is strong and warm and flexible in a space where you can be true to your own self. Namaste. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Thank you so much for coming out. Have a great day. Please drink some water, eat some protein, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.